Welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for coming. Today's video is about the Saint Martin Type B Flieger, and this is what we got here for you today. And I wanted to start this video with a little introduction to Saint Martin, and I'm just going to show up here a clip of just some of the other kind of watches you can get from Saint Martin and what has been the foundations of what people know about Saint Martin and the brand themselves, and what you can expect from buying into a Saint Martin watch. So here we go. So here we are on the Saint Martin official store on AliExpress. It's going to give you a rough idea of the kind of interesting watches Saint Martin do. One of their unique style of watches is Seiko homages, but the cases are made with marine grade bronze. The good thing about bronze as a material used for a watch case is it's going to develop a lovely patina over time. And patina is when it's going to age, it's going to discolour, it's going to have a lovely look to it. And if you don't like it, you can actually clean it off and restore it back to looking new again. This is a 62 mass Seiko homage. Beautiful design, and you can have it with either sterile dial or here with the Saint Martin logo. You can have sunburst effect dials of different colours. As you can see here, there's the sunburst green. You can have it with waffle style strap, or here is a more standard flexible silicone strap. So that's one type of watch they do with bronze cases. And then I want to show you here, this is something I'm looking to get myself. This is another Seiko homage, but what they've done here is a beautiful Great Wave of Kanagawa 3D printed super lume applied design on the dial there, and I just think that's going to look amazing. So unusual. So yeah, I'm going to get one of those in and do a review, see what you think. As you can see from that clip, there's an amazing choice of watches you can get, and I thought this is my first ever Saint Martin watch I was going to buy, and I was wondering, do I go the full hog and trust all these other reviewers out there, which I should, and just go maybe for a bronze diver or some of their other more quirky watches? And I thought, you know what, I really like pilot watches anyway. And I thought, why not get my first Saint Martin to be something you have to dig a little bit deeper to find. And this is what I got. So with this video, I'm going to be reviewing something that's buried a little bit deeper in the Saint Martin catalogue. And as you can see, it's something a little bit different to all the Saint Martin divers you can get. And let's see if their quality is working throughout their entire range. So that's what I wanted to cover in this video today. So I've had lots of interest in this watch already, and I thought it's about time I use my new editing skills and things just to help you see even better where you can get this watch, and some better shots of the lume of this watch as well, which is one of its key features which I wanted to discuss with you. So in this video, I'm going to do a little bit more detail on the specs of this watch, where you can get it, how good the lume is, and hopefully you can be better informed into the range of watches available from Saint Martin, and hopefully this video is of interest. And if it is, and you want to see more of my stuff, please do hit the subscribe button. It means a lot. I'm really grateful for. I'm getting a lot of views on my videos, but I just need to build my channel, so I'm looking to have a more frequent update for you guys with lots of interesting watches, which definitely worth your attention. So if you hit the subscribe button, you'll definitely get to see a lot more, which is really exciting. So without further ado, let's move on to more information about this Saint Martin. If you're anything like me and you've watched a lot of watch review videos already, you will have seen there's lots of people that love these watches. They buy them with their own money and then are very excited to review them. And I'm one of those people. Before I bought this watch, I have watched a number of reviews from different people. And the things that drew me to this brand was primarily the value for money, what you get. You're going to get a very well made watch in terms of its finishing, and the specifications are really good. And I'm going to run through those with you now. That's the first thing that drew me to the brand, was the spec you get for the money. This watch you can get for just over £90 on AliExpress, and I'm going to just show you a clip of where to find it. So this will help you out. So here's the clip for you. So again, back on the Saint Martin official store, under products, I went down to quartz watches, and then they don't have a huge amount of quartz watches, so it's easy to find this one. It's this one here I'm about to click on. Then you've got lots of different dial choices. I really like this Type B dial, which is going to pop up here. And then when you scroll down, you're going to then see the movement you're actually getting in this watch, which is the 715 Ronda. And there's a few details of the spec, which I'll run through in a bit more detail further on in the video. A few interesting colorways and designs, so you're sport for choice really. So as you can see there, there's so much to choose from. There's so many different watches, and I actually decided to go for the quartz version of this watch. This has got the Ronda 715 movement, and here's a little clip. Now I did a quick bit of research on this movement. It doesn't specify with Saint Martin if it's the Swiss parts or Swiss made version, but either way it's still a decent movement, and I wouldn't worry too much if it's either or. You're going to get a good battery life, and it's going to be very accurate, so no worries there. So depending on which of the two Ronda movements it's got, Swiss parts or Swiss made, it's still got a Ronda movement in there, which is it's a good, reliable piece. I've had this about a month now, this watch, so I've been keeping an eye on its timekeeping, and as quartz go, it's very good. It's only gaining about 2 seconds a month, which is really, really good. So that's a really good start. So you're getting a good movement in here, even if you go for the quartz. And the dimensions of the watch are 39mm case size across here, and then you've got a 49mm lug to lug, so it's not too long. Gentle curving of those lugs, so it tapers to the wrist very nicely. On this upgraded leather strap I put on here, it weighs 66 grams, so it's very lightweight. The sapphire glass is AR coated, and the lume is C3 Super Luminova, and apparently has 12 layers on there. So I'm going to now link in the lume shot so you can see the main reason why Saint Martin have got such a good reputation for their lume. So here we go. There we go. There's the beautiful lume. It's blooming marvellous. Apologies for the pun, but it really is good. 12 layers of super lume on there, and it really shows, as you can see. So as you can see, lume is a really good specification on this watch. It's a compact size. I say for a pilot, it's probably a little bit too small for me, but I find these wear really well, and it's comfortable, very lightweight. So that's something you need to bear in mind. If you're after a really traditional looking pilot's watch, this could be deemed a little bit compact. Something a bit bigger like what I'm wearing here is a Corju style pilot watch. It's a 44. It's a lot more substantial in size. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a review on this watch. I mean, I'm going to do a review, to be honest. I like it so much, and but that's just detracting from what we're talking about. But it's to give you an example of, this is a bigger watch, and as pilot's watches go, this is relatively small. But I like the fact that this looks like a Seiko SNK. But the things I didn't like about the Seiko SNK, this rectifies. First of all, this has the sapphire glass. Seiko has hard legs. That scratches really easily. That bugs me a lot. It says grab and go quartz movement with a 60-month battery life. So you don't really have to think and worry about it. You don't have to worry about, if you don't wear it for a few days, losing time. This has a screw down crown, nice sized crown. The only thing it doesn't have is the day and date complication, but I think this looks more traditional in terms of the dial design as a pilot's watch. I just want to show you what you get in the packaging. This is a nice little case actually for a micro brand Chinese watch company. It's this is how it comes, and then comes with a filled in guarantee card. You get a 2-year guarantee. So that's really, really good. So it says within 2 years, that's good to know. It's nice to expect that with any watch company. And actually have it filled in so you know it's legit and it's real. And it comes on a pretty decent NATO strap with the Zulu hardware. Now, Zulu hardware effectively is you get the bigger rings, but NATO means it's actually got this extra part here. If it was Zulu, it wouldn't have this part, and it would just be one single piece. and it's the amount of rings you get on there as well, but that's a whole other video. But to give you an idea, you get a pretty decent rugged strap. I'll move that aside. What I wanted was, this is a traditional pilot style strap I've put it on, and this is a 20mm lug, so it's actually a little bit harder to find these pilot style straps on a 20mm lug width, so bear that in mind if you do want to put it on this strap. But I bought this from Watch Gecko, and their leather range of straps, Gekota. I don't have any affiliation with them. I'm just a repeat buyer and an avid fan of the quality of their straps. So here's their name up here. Check them out, they're really good. They don't just do straps. Any of you who've not heard of Watch Gecko before, they do their own watches as well, and they look stunning. They've got such a beautiful range. I'm looking to get one of their new GMTs they've just released, and that has a quartz movement, £200. That looks like good value, but I really think this watch excels in the value end of the market because of what you get. So I'm going to move on to the likes and dislikes of this watch now, of what you should be aware of. And the likes significantly outweigh the dislikes. The likes are the finishing of this case is exceptional. The brushing is so smooth, and there's no fluff under the dial. There's no little imperfections anywhere. The loom has been applied so neatly and evenly throughout the entire dial and on the hands. The feel of the screw down crown is really good, and the water resistance on this watch is more than you'd expect for what is effectively a pilot style watch. It's not a diver, but you could put this on a water resistant strap and you could 100% go swimming in this, but I wouldn't recommend scuba diving. But that's really reassuring. As you can see, this screw down crown is lovely. 6mm crown, really easy to use. Nice easy screw down case back, so if you want to change the battery yourself in 4 or 5 years time, it would be really straightforward if you have those basic tools for removing the back, and you can change the battery. And so I like the convenience of this movement. So I've pretty much covered the spec of this watch. Is really, really good for the money. Say less than £100. You're getting some decent quality materials. 316L stainless steel case, crown, and you're getting sapphire with AR coating on the glass, which is excellent. Really good Swiss grade loom, and a Swiss grade movement in there, be it Swiss parts or a genuine Swiss made. It's exceptional for less than £100. And dislikes are very small. I would say I pretty much have just two. One is something that's going to put off a lot of you, and that is the alignment of the seconds hand. It doesn't bother me, but I know some people that is one of their things, and you are going to be not happy with this. The seconds hand alignment is very poor. It just doesn't hit very well at all, as you can see. So that's one. And the second one is, I'd have loved this to have been a 42. That's it. That's all I can find as criticism for this watch. It is awesome. And if you are sold on this from my little review I've done for you here, and the few clips I've shown you, just remember to check out my other videos. I'm looking to build this channel significantly, and I really appreciate you subscribing. So click here to subscribe. Actually, no, not there. It's down there, isn't it? So I hope that's been of help for you guys. It's a pleasure making these videos to try and help you out and guide you in a little bit more of the right direction if you're thinking about a brand or a type of watch to get, and help you save some money, because these Saint Martin watches are exceptional value. You can't go wrong. I really, really believe that. And I have no affiliation with them, and I'm just basing my guidance and advice on my personal positive experience I've had with them. So good luck. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and any other thoughts you've got. I look forward to reading them in the comments section. So look forward to as well sharing some more fun stuff with you in the next video. So bye for now.